Okay, I think we're recording, so just for the record, today is February 26th, so this is week 7 into the semester, and we got a little agenda here, and really my main goal for the first half of today's class is to get everybody to the point where you're confident about finishing this project 2B. So perhaps we should start with a look at the project here. And as these discussions on the Facebook group already started to happen, okay, some of it is just about making sure that you put things in the right place and you use some of these so far somewhat obscure Scala language mechanisms to inject these additional methods into some of your types, you know. So that I wanted to show briefly here. Right, so here's the code where we're using these injected catamorphism methods. How do they all of a sudden become available on these objects, even though when I wrote Scala mu, I didn't know that you were going to have these fixtures, and the fixtures don't really depend, you know, they don't implement anything that seems to provide these methods. So the way it works is in here, in the Scala mu package, there is an implicit, and the way you want to think about implicits is kind of like auto wiring things together based on type. Okay, so let's see. The one thing we need really from say as soon as I got rid of that import everything, it didn't see those anymore, right? And now let's see, you know, which thing here really gives us the kata. And it's this guy here. And now they're back. Okay. So let's take a quick look at this, the two mu ops. And we got this really cool Scala doc now, right, for Scala mu. All right, so scroll down here, the API documentation, and that stuff is here. So what did we just import? The two mu ops. Okay. What is that? Aha. Here. So let me make it a little bigger. So two mu ops. So this is above all a method. Okay. What arguments does it take? Oh, one argument of mu type over functor. So we have that, right? Your Scala, your mu Scala, your mu shape f, or my mu x per f is of this kind of type, right? So that's compliant. And of course, we expect f to be a functor for the map stuff to work. That kind of allows the whole thing to work. Okay, and that's why the next thing we're going to look at is the functor definition, where you got to nail the map for group. Okay, so this is a method, and if it weren't implicit, what I would write is 2 mu ops okay, convert the instance using this conversion method. And I would get an instance of mu ops. You see, that's the result type of 2 mu ops. So if we apply 2 mu ops explicitly to an instance of a mu type over a functor, meaning the initial F algebra for this functor F, I get mu ops as a result. Now, what good does that do us? Well, we got to look at the definition of mu ops. Let's browse there. Aha! The mu ops has the kata. What is the mu ops to begin with? That's a trait that extends this ops thing, and you might wonder, rightfully, where does this ops thing come from? And if you hover over it, oh, that's a Scala Z thing. So what I did was I used all of this kind of machinery from Scala Z and used their patterns for injecting operations. So I set these things up exactly the way they do it for their abstractions. Okay, but that's a technicality in some way. There are other ways to do it. But I'm plugging into what they have. And the ops gives us basically the self, okay? And the, let's see. So once you provide the mu ops, and the thing I need to look at, the thing we're not seeing yet, is the implementation of the 2 mu ops function. That's going to be really simple, okay? But we'll look at that in a second. But so assume we trust the 2 mu ops method or function to do its job. So we give it one of our test fixtures. We'll give it one of our test fixtures C, and it converts it to a result of type mu ops. And because we saw that mu ops has a catamorphism, we're fine. So now we have the kata. Okay, as long as we explicitly apply the 2 mu ops method. Okay. Now, why does it work without